yeah, that's how much like I've changed, but that's always been something that has stayed the same with me in like what I wanted in my home. So that is my next, like I said, February favorite. Hi my salty pecans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela, and on today's video I'm going to be doing my February favorites. Yes, that was very anticlimactic. I was like, February favorites. But yes, I am doing my February favorites. Before March gets any further into the month, I just want to put this out and let you know everything that honestly was bringing me joy this past month. This month is not as much as January, because of course January I came out with a bang, like all these things I was loving, love. But February I kind of calmed down a little bit with the things that were really truly bringing me joy. So I do want to share those with you. So if you're interested in Pamela aka HauzPlant's February favorites, then keep on watching. So welcome back everybody. Miss Lola, she's here somewhere. She's actually about to bother Jinx, so that's why she's not currently in here. But before I started filming, she was just like, oh, you're sitting on the floor? Oh, you're setting up? Oh, okay, so where should I sit? She was like right here, and then her sister's doing something, so she wants to be the annoying little sister. To start off my February favorites, I do want to mention, like I said, in January I have my planner and I have my favorites written down. So I'm going to go ahead and actually start with the first favorite, and I guess I will do a non-planty favorite, and it is something that's really simple, but because in my life it is very, very crucial, it is very important, it is very necessary. I literally, as a cat parent, as a pet parent, I need it, and also as someone who wears quite a lot of black. Yes, I wear a lot of black. I wear a lot of whatever colors that cat fur will definitely show up on, and I'm not that person who likes to walk around with wrinkled clothing, and I also don't like to walk around with my clothing to have cat hair on it. As much as I try to, of course, avoid leaving my clothes laying around or leaving them in a spot where the cats will definitely jump on. I don't know if your cats are also like mine or your pets are also like mine, but my pets, something about my clothing that has my scent, that's all they need. It's such a comfort safety blanket for them. So literally, let's say I have like a piece of very warm fleecy material, a piece of item that is designated for cats, and a sweater that I was wearing, you better believe of all the three choices, they will pick that sweater that I'm wearing to lay on, to cozy up on, to, you know, knead their little doughs and breads on. That's what my cats will do. So unfortunately, sometimes I do come across a cat hair, right? And secondly, because I am somebody, I like to have white sheets on my bed. It's just my thing. I like it. My room, it's my sanctuary, and I like, oh, this is like cat hair, literally. I like to go into my room and it's fresh and it's bright and it's inviting and it's comfortable. So the white sheets with the other things, the greenery, the darks, the browns, it goes really well. But my cats are not white cats. They have different colors on their, you know, on their bodies. So the fur, again, they lay on the bed. I can't, unless I close the door, which I don't want to. It's their house too, right? They go on the bed and cat hair does get on it, but for me, I'm very particular about it. So my gosh, I can't believe I spoke for so long. Just to mention lint rollers, lint brushes, lint anything, I need it. I have a lint brush at work. I have multiple varieties at home. This one in particular is the first one that I use on the bed. So this is like that fabric material, and you pretty much, you run it across it and it gets the hair. Then I go over it with this one, and this was a lint roller specifically made for pet hair. So it's tackier, it's able to grab more hair, it's able to stay tackier longer, and I roll that all over my clothing. I roll it on my bed, and I go about my merry day. It's impossible to not have pet hair on my clothing, because pet hair is very thin, it's very fine, and it gets everywhere. Okay, so first February favorite, you know, lint rollers, lint brushes, especially for pets. She needs the most linting. The next February favorite of mine is none other than, I have written down, I'm going to show you the plant favorite of mine, and can you guess? It is my Hoya linearis. I picked this Hoya linearis up in the month of February. This is said Hoya linearis. It is absolutely stunning. I have a video unboxing this, so if you're interested, you can go ahead and check that out. But the Hoya linearis is my favorite for February, because I have been wanting a Hoya linearis for quite a while now, for almost a year, because I lost my I have been wanting a Hoya linearis for over a year and a half now, because I lost my Hoya linearis in 2020. I lost both Hoya linearis in 2020, and I think I got a replacement one later 2020 or sometime in 2021, and that one was just not good at all. It was really not good. And Hoya linearis is a sensitive plant. I would say it is similar to, for me, like a fern. It is similar to a polyneura. It is a plant that likes to stay moist, and once it gets to a point that it's too dry for too long, then it will start to die back. Like the roots will die out, and you're just gonna see this beautiful green, right? This beautiful green will just be brown, and you won't realize that it's root rot. It's rotting from the roots until it shows up. Okay, so Hoya linearis, February favorite. I've been wanting one for so long, like I said, and this one in particular, I am so just stoked, because my other Hoya linearis, the first one that I got that did, you know, die in 2020, it had about 8+ peduncles. I don't remember exactly because it's been a while now, but this one is on its way to flowering. This one too. So here it has like a peduncle, and it's hard to focus on those, but it's a little excited for my Hoya linearis to bloom. You know, it's my favorite plant. It's one of my favorite plants, even though, again, I didn't have it in my collection for a while. Still doesn't matter. I wanted one, and I still want more Hoya linearis. I would love to just live in a house full of these drapey things, but I've come to this point also in my plant parenthood where I don't want to hoard plants for just my own mental health, for my own, realistically, I don't want to have more than I can handle, essentially. So yes, that is my plant favorite for February. So the next favorite, I'm going to actually have to take you out of the room for this one, and it is my coffee table. So let's go ahead and check that out. everybody came in at once and you heard her growl. Jinx don't be playing. Like, she just gets so grumpy when Lola comes around, and Lola is very invasive. Okay, you're very invasive. She's just like, here I am. And this is again a reason why the cat hair, I literally, if I pan you down, all the cat hair from her just like going on me. She's a very like sheddy, very hairy cat, especially Lola. So yes, my coffee table is my next February favorites. It is one of my most favorite items just in general in my home. I absolutely love everything about that. It's been a wish list, a dream since I was a child, believe it or not. You know how some people imagine their wedding dress or they imagine their wedding day? I imagined like my first apartment, honestly. And it wasn't, you know, me like, oh, rushing to get out of like my mom's home, because if it were not for like the situation that I was in, I told myself I would be that person who will live with my mom until I get married type of stuff. Like, even when I have kids, like, I still want to live with her. But I needed to grow up, and I got in a, you know, I have my own, I'm doing my thing, you know. So anyways, I was thinking about it since I was young. Like, I would love to have this type of table, and like I always wanted like a blue couch, like a deep cobalt blue couch. But I'm now leaning towards something that's more of a lighter color. But yeah, that's how much like I've changed, but that's always been something that has stayed the same with me in like what I wanted in my home. So that is my next, like I said, February favorite. Share with you all. The next one is skincare, and it is this product. I have been using this witch hazel toner for years now. I have been using this for at least 6 years, no lie. I've been using this for so long, and I love it. I love the aroma, especially the rose. Oh wow, it's gonna make you all smell. The rose one, it's so good. She is all over me. I'm gonna pan y'all down to see this. Oh damn, she just ran away because, you know, yeah, you see the cat hair. Yeah, but she's traumatized ever since that video where my whole camera fell over and it pretty much like fell on her. So she's been traumatized of tripods ever since then, poor baby. That's about like 4 years, 3-4 years since that happened. All right, come on baby, let me finish my video. So the witch hazel facial toner rose petal is my next one. I love it. I just put this on a cotton round and just take care of my skin. And some nights I'll like forget to like bum rush and do my skincare, and like I'll just put it on and it's like, oh, my skin just feels so good. I'll just go about my business and come back to the rest of my skincare and redo this again. You know what, I'm just gonna wind it down to 2 more favorites. I'm not even gonna add the other one. The next favorite is a steamer. I love this product. I love having a steamer. I don't understand how people can leave their home in such a like jamble. If you do that, that's cool. You might be like the best person in the world. Okay, I understand. But that, come on, if the clothing is not meant to be wrinkled, then don't do that. And if it's not linen, I think the only 2 things that are allowed to be wrinkled are linen, pants, and like creases of linen, but not your whole linen attire. Don't do that. So anyways, I like the steamer. I travel with this. I've had the steamer for I think a decade now. I've had this steamer for almost a decade. I think 9 to 10 years I've had this particular steamer, and it's done me wonders. I love this product so much, and all I do is I just fill it to the max with water. I turn it on. It has the power button, and I steam my clothing. I keep my shirts on the hangers, I steam it. I keep my pants however way they're hung, I steam that, and I keep it pushing. It's like ironing is cool and all, like you iron your sheets, you iron things that are kind of, you know, that you need that deeper like heat. Cool, you could iron stuff. But steaming, I steam sensitive material because some of my things are like silk, lace. I had such a traumatizing experience as a child. I think I was still in the single digits when this happened, or maybe I was like early double digits. So I think I might have been like maybe 11 or 12 when this happened. I had this beautiful, I don't know if it was like silk or if it was like satin, but it was a material that burned easily, and I didn't know this because, you know, you don't know these things too much, like younger, like, oh no, you shouldn't, you just turn the dial down from cotton to barely on. So I ruined that skirt. It was like, I never got to wear the skirt. It was like the first time I was going to wear the skirt. I loved it so much. I chose to wear it that day, and it got burned. So I was traumatized since then. And when I realized that, oh, steamers are accessible to us and not just the people in the fashion industry, I made sure to get myself one, and it is the best decision I've ever made. Again, get your steamer. This cord is pretty long. If your extension, your outlet is too far away, just get an extension cord. Steam your clothing. Don't walk around looking like, put a little bit of effort into yourself, not for others but for yourself. Like, okay, that's just it. The last and final favorite of mine is a food kind of thing. So I have a whole little setup situation for you all, and this is a favorite that my mom put me on as a youth, and it's always been a favorite of mine, and it is like a snacky favorite. Lola, no. Hey, I said no. I said no. Excuse me. Go around. You know how to go around. Okay. So this favorite is a snack favorite, and it is one of the best things in the world. If you just want something light to just munch on, if you want something for your palate, if you just want a little sweet thing, a little desserty thing, do this and thank me later. So I love to eat Ritz crackers with jam or jelly. So this one I'm using right now is a blueberry preserve. I love this one because it has like full chunks of blueberries. It's not just like muddled blueberries. So I spread it on here like that. Okay. And oh my gosh. And honestly, portion control yourself, right? Because Ritz crackers have calories in them. The jam and preserve or whatever you're gonna use, the jelly, also has calories in it. So you can enjoy these snacks without overindulging. You can just have the whole pack if you want, because I've done that in the past. Or you can just have a couple. It's your prerogative. Look at the whole blueberries. I'm gonna save this. Yeah. fell not on the floor. It fell on my planner. You see the little jam right there? Yeah. So that is the last and final favorite that I'm going to share with you all. I think this next favorite, I'm just going to keep it for March because I thought of it today. But it's a favorite that I've been using for a hot minute. And you can use it, you know, later on in life. But yes, let me pan myself up. So those are all of my February favorites for 2022. It's not as many as I had for January, like I mentioned. But again, it's not quantity, it's quality, okay? It's a favorite, so it's not meant to be everybody. Not everybody could be in the club, right? Not everybody could be a salty pecan. Oh my gosh, I have such an amazing idea for something, and I need to just get it done, and I hope you all will love and support it when I share it with you. But I think it is something that I love, and I want to share with you all. So yes, just to recap, the favorites of mine for 2022 February are the lint rollers, right, for this, okay, lint rollers for the kitty cats. I love my facial toner. Absolutely adore my coffee table. It is just the best thing in the world. And also, you can't go wrong with a steamer. You need your steamer. The handheld steamer is the best. And there's also different kinds depending if you want one that's like a little bit more like this, you know, and not more of like a whole jug situation. But this, I can travel with it and make it, it's really convenient for me. I don't have to have two whole different separate things. It's just one thing in one. The other one that I really love is my Hoya Linearis, because I picked it up in February. I've been wanting it for over 1.5 years. Finally got my hands on it. And lastly, you know, the good old Ritz cracker with the jam jelly of your choice, preserves, which is what I'm using right now. Anything that you want that's sweet goes on here. So good. I love Ritz crackers. And it's not sponsored, but sponsor me, Ritz. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving a thumbs up and sharing. Please share these videos if you enjoy my content, if I make you happy, if you can relate with me, if I bring a smile to your face. Share it. It's free. Share them on your, you know, your Instagram stories. Share them on your Facebook. It doesn't matter. Share them on your YouTube. Anywhere, sharing is caring, and getting more eyes on there that might not have naturally come across them is really awesome, and I really appreciate it. That is the best way you can support me. And make sure to follow me on my other social media platforms at HauzPlant, HauzPlant. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you on the next one. Let's get going.